Is it in? It's broken loose. In he goes again. Yaya Toure. And it's Aguero. Aguero pushes it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Sterling plays it in. Forward it goes. Rapidly approaching the end. It's a loose ball. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played in by Sané. And that is that. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I have to admit, Peter, that I had this marked down as a
So hello and a warm welcome to all of you worldwide. We're just waiting for the central characters to make their appearance and then we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Javier Hernandez, or Chicharito as he likes to be known. I'm going to go for him because his energy is infectious and that makes him so hard to defend against because he's constantly on the go and he can pop up anywhere in the box.
Okay, interesting. Now he's wondering who wants it. He's got away. Heads it! Goal!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Zabaleta. Great challenge. Going through. And the counter is on. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Bonner comes out on top in a really physical duel. Has a swing at it!
I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
And it's Arnautovic. Gets it back. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That'll be a corner. Towering header! What about it? A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Referee brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first... Another show of strength.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. It back.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Antonio battles to win it back. Good ball. The first substitutions will be coming up pretty soon. Goes for goal! A chance to play it in. He'll have a dip! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Zabaleta. So not long left in this now. 3 from 3 coming into today. Soon to be 4 wins from... And the finish! They've done it! They are running riot here.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
3 in the last game, 3 in this one. He is a man on fire. Looks like a good ball through. How about a shot? Time is up. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was...
The warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
The action has already started. Looks like a... going through. Lovely little display of skill, that is.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. He'll have a dip! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Ball's out on the left now. Who's he going to play in? Great run on the overlap here. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Steered out wide. Great tackle, he had to get that right. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Out for a throw. A chance and a shot, and he's done it.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Brings it forward. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Deftly done. Keeper's ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see. Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
It's a loose ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Oh, glorious footwork. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Terence Congolo.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No. Going for goal! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Let's put a stop to that. Lovely feet.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Hoists it high. Shoots! He's scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space.
The final whistle. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And that's been won straight back. He's left his man. Oh, has a shot! He's scored! First blood drawn. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Played out to the wing, gets into some space. And the header! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Okaka. Oh, really good feet from him. Gets his foot in there. Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward.
Is it in? They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Is there any support? He might not need it. First 45 minutes are up. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. He's had a shot! Forward it goes. Chalobah. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and they find...
He's gone for it! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top drawer. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Herrera. Ball's out on the left now. That is terrific skill. But... and it's hoisted clear. He's having a look round. Looking to break out here. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? Herrera. And it's Gray. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Now, massive lead! It's in! And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game, and he just hasn't stopped working.
He's got away. Lovely feet. Going for goal! He's looking to get there first. Oh, glorious footwork! Can he score? He has done it! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
4 in the game. He is the man. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Torreira. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The action has already started. So Jim, who would you like to... Great leap! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
And it's Firmino. Gets it back. And now the breakaway. This is quite a rot done yet. Going
out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Chan, looking up to see who wants it. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, the crowd aren't happy. They wanted a shot and it didn't arrive.
Liverpool are very much in free-scoring form of late. Goals in each of their last 5 games. Tries a through ball. He'll have a dip! That really should have hit the net.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And it's Milner. Liverpool are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. He's left his man. Mane. Chan. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Firmino. And Firmino! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Aimed long and direct. And it's been taken straight back. And the finish! Back of the net!
Unbelievable.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Mohamed Salah plays it out to the wing. Tries to get it forward quickly. A real chance to break, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Shoots! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, showed great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart. Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Looking to shoot! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is extended still further. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Now it's Milner. Milner crosses. Shapes to shoot. And that's off target.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Liverpool look as though they're about to make a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. That's gone a long way up and away. And it's Firmino. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'd say Petr. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Kolasinac. Arsenal have been good here at home, undefeated in the last 5. And it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Looks to dink one in. In with a header! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Arsenal will certainly be confident after that win in the local derby. Now the counter. And he's surging through. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Going for goal! And it's a goal!
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. There's no flag. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Looking to get within range. Room for a shot. Hits one! Driving on, he could shoot here. Goes for goal! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Going through. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Oh, that is lovely footwork. It's a loose ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Lovely bit of skill.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Still just a single goal between the sides. There's an Ozil. What a throw in. He's got away. Ozil up to meet it. And a second time. Aubameyang! Goal after glorious goal!
Well, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Driving on, a real charge here. Ball's loose, who's getting there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, if the defensive pushing up is accompanied with the right pressing, offsides are going to be commonplace.
Koscielny. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This
and shoots! And there goes the final whistle. A game chock full of moments and talking points. It could have gone either way. In the end, to share its spoils. It ends.